Here are my top tips on going to Korea to learn Taekwondo. My tips for training in Korea. Number 1, ask your organisation or your master. If you plan on visiting Korea, these guys have probably done it before or know somebody who has, and they can save you a lot of hassle. I asked my organisation and my master, and I ended up going to Kyunghee University, one of the top universities in Korea, and it was great fun. I had a great experience. The training was hard, the people were ace, so I would highly recommend going here. Tip number 2, get on a course. International Taekwondo Academy at Kyunghee University offer great courses, so try and get in touch with them. Also the World Taekwondo, they offer courses that are great, coaching courses, loads of different things, so don't be afraid to get in touch with them. Also the Kukkiwon offer great stuff as well. Tip number 3, try different stuff. Don't be afraid to just jump in and do something new. One of the things I took part in when I was in Kyunghee University was Taekwondo. Taekwondo is one of the oldest martial arts in Korea, and it's great to try. It's good. Kyunghee University is fortunate to have one of the best masters there, and when I was there, and it was great. He showed us loads of different techniques, and some of the students performing as well. Tip number 4, learn the language. You'll earn more respect from the people that you're training with if you can say some things in Korean. It's like visiting any country. If you just expect them to understand your language, I think they don't respect you as much. However, if you learn a few words, they'll look after you so well. Tip number 5, have fun. It's a great place, there's great people. Just let yourself go and have fun. One of the things I tried when I was there was Taekwondo aerobics and dance. I would never normally try that, but the instructor was great and everybody got behind it. The music was great as well, and we had a great time. Tip number 6, train with the pro teams. Don't be afraid to just go in there and train with some of the best Taekwondo athletes in the world. We've got Olympic champions, world champions, national champions there. And a lot of the time they'll help you because they started at nothing as well. They're really respectful and they'll help you so much. So don't be afraid to go in and show them how good you are. Number 7, keep in touch with your training partners. So if you train hard with these guys. Keep in touch with them, because a lot of these guys will go on to maybe live in America or all around the world. And if you keep in touch with them, maybe that's another trip you could go on to see them again and go to their school or whatever. Tip number 8, see the sights. Visit as much of the country as you can. We went to Gyeongbokgung Palace, the very beautiful parts of Korea, in Seoul. We also visited loads of different places, shopping and just loads of sightseeing stuff. It was great. The Korean folk village. There's loads to offer in Korea. It's a beautiful place, loads of culture, so don't be afraid to have a wander around. Tip number 9, visit the Kukkiwon. Kukkiwon is the headquarters for Taekwondo. A lot of the old masters and there's a Kukkiwon demonstration team are there as well. If you go up, and you might be fortunate to see them training or doing a demonstration as well. They also offer courses, so have a look. Speak to the people that are in the offices, they're very helpful. Tip number 10, don't leave the Kukkiwon without going to the museum. It's great, so much history in there. It shows you all the different competitions that happened in the past, also the training equipment they used, just loads of different stuff that you didn't realise would be there. Tip number 11, definitely go shopping. Shopping in Korea is great. It's such a great atmosphere. Tip number 12, try and train with some of the famous masters out there. I managed to train with Master Kang, and he's great. There's so much history there. He's travelled the world so many times, and they can offer you so much experience and loads of memories. So try and get in touch with some of these guys before you go. Tip number 13, try and see a competition. It's at such a different level out there. The fights are great. Sometimes it's university teams and also pro teams fighting against each other. Tip number 14, if you're not old enough to go to the university, go to high school. High schools can be great. It can be really tough training. Okay, so it's great. One of the best high schools I went to was Poongsaeng High School. It's amazing. The training there was great. Tip number 15, try all the food. The food is amazing. It's so spicy in some of it, but the taste is great. It's like nothing you've had before. So, give it a try. Bulgogi is my favourite. That's what I love to taste. Tip number 16, if you go on an organised trip or coaching course with the World Taekwondo, you may see some famous or important people. When I was there, we met President Cho and also other visiting presidents. I think one of them was the Russian president. Tip number 17, if you do get into university, there's loads of good lectures normally happen there. They've got some great professors teaching lots of great stuff, injury prevention, they'll have some physios there as well, so there's loads of different things. Tip number 18, also, if you go to the universities, it's up to date. It's so scientific as well now, so you'll learn loads of new methods to improve either your strength or your Taekwondo. Tip number 19, if you're attending a course, you'll get a certification or an award, and it looks great on your CV and it helps you in your Taekwondo career. Tip number 20, always be thankful and grateful to everyone that helps you make your trip. Make sure that you say thank you. It goes a long way, especially in Korea. So that's it, guys. Have an amazing time. If you do go to Korea, drop me a comment down below and tell me how you got on. If you've been before, same as well. If there's anything that you think that people should go to, then make sure you write it down in the comments below. Everyone would love to hear what you've got to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Until the next time.